Ooh-wee. Okay, welcome to a new episode of Nate's MMA Corner. I'm Nate, and if you watch my show, you're in my corner. Today's episode's a pre-fight show for UFC Ultimate Fighter Latin America Season 2 finale, or Fight Night, whichever you prefer to call it. So, yeah, this is a good, solid card. Yeah, it's a pre-fight show, the main card. I'll give my predictions, who I think will win and why of the main card. So let's get started. The main event is Neil Magny versus Kelvin Gastelum in the welterweight division. Wow, Neil Magny being a late replacement for Matt the Mortal Brown. It's a tough call against a guy like Kevin Gastelum, who won season 17 of The Ultimate Fighter in the middleweight division too, out of all things, and he dropped down to welterweight. Neil Magny is the guy to do it, though. I'm picking Neil Magny by, what did I have? Oh yeah, Neil Magny by knockout third round. I'm picking Neil Magny because I feel like he's going to stuff the takedowns of Gastelum. Gastelum is going to, he's going to try to smother him with the wrestling, and then I think Magny is going to be able to stuff him, use his reach, use his height advantage, use the speed of his footwork, wear out Gastelum in the later rounds. And this is a 5-round main event. And I think Gastelum's going to start getting tired, whereas Magny's going to have that much more of a gas tank. And I think Magny eventually gets the finish and knocks out Gastelum in the third round. Now, I met both these guys. They're both great guys. Love them both. Both nice, pleasant people to be around. So saying that is a little tough. Yeah, check out my Facebook. I got pictures of both of them. But yeah, I got to go with Neil Magny on this one. I know it's like all the critics are picking Gastelum as a huge favorite, but I got to go with Magny on this one. He won that huge win streak before his loss to Maia, then he rebounded with another win. And yeah, so there you have it, Neil Magny round 3 knockout. Then in the featherweight division, in the co-main event, it's Ricardo the Bully Lamas versus Diego Sanchez. This one is fairly easy to call as far as I'm concerned. Ricardo Lamas gets it done. He wins by a boring decision over Diego Sanchez. He outworks Diego Sanchez and eventually gets takedowns in the later rounds as Sanchez's gas tank starts to deplete. Then he smothers him, ground and pound. Not a whole lot happens. Ricardo Lamas wins unanimous decision. That's how I have this fight. Yeah, it's not like anyone intends to make a boring fight. I just think if I had to guess which fight on the main card would come across looking exciting on paper but turn out to be a dud, I think it'll be this fight. So I think it's just one of those things where it just pans out that way. But I think Ricardo Lamas wins by unanimous decision, by ground and pound, eventually outworking Sanchez in the stand-up and getting takedowns and wearing out the gas tank of Sanchez. So there you have it, Lamas by unanimous decision. Then in the flyweight division, also on the main card, we have Jussier Formiga versus Henry Cejudo. Henry Cejudo is a well-accomplished wrestler. Yeah, this one I got Cejudo by decision. I think his submission defense in the top position is good. He'll use wrestling. He could outwork in the striking game Formiga, I think, but Formiga's pretty tough. I would not look past this guy. And I do think that the winner of this fight should get a shot at the flyweight title, Demetrius Johnson's belt. So yeah, I think this fight is pity patter. Cejudo gets a couple takedowns, ground and pound, avoids getting submitted on the top, en route to unanimous decision 30-27 for Henry Cejudo over Formiga. Then also on the main card we have a welterweight clash, and this is now this one's the the welterweight finale of season 2 of Ultimate Fighter Latin America. It's yeah, Eric Montano, Eric Montano versus Enrique Marin. Yeah, this one I'm excited for. I thought both these guys were pretty impressive on The Ultimate Fighter. I gotta go with Marin though, because he was a flashy guy, but he also had great takedown defense. He could avoid getting submitted. So I got him winning by a second round knockout. Yeah, this fight I think is going to be explosive. It's going to be exciting. I think there's no loser in this fight. I think, Eric Montano, he's gonna take care of some business one way or another. I mean, he's gonna go in there looking for the finish and looking to pull that trigger, get that victory. And Enrique, I think, is just gonna be more technical, more footwork, more not staying in the pocket too much, avoids getting hit, and then counters, and then is able to work from there, and if anything, score points and win each round. But yeah, I gotta go with Marin in round 2 by knockout. Yeah, then in the lightweight division we have Enrique Bazola and Horacio Gutierrez. Yeah, this one, oh man, I'm going with Gutierrez by decision. Both these guys they weren't bad looking. I mean, they would keep going and going and going. I remember it was Enrique he was struggling a little bit in one of his fights on the season, yet he hung in there and eventually got the win. Yeah, but I mean, Horatio, he's tough too. I mean, this one's a coin toss. But yeah, I gotta stick with it. Gutierrez by decision. I just think he has more tools overall, and he knows how to find his reach real well. And I think he gets, if anything, a 29-28 unanimous decision. I don't see this as super dominant. Well, it could be. Who knows? But yeah, this one is tough to call. I mean, who knows what could happen in this one. This one really. Well, I mean, both final matches from the season, are pretty exciting. Yeah, then to kick off the main card, and also in the lightweight division, we have Efrain Escudero versus Leandro Silva. Yeah, this one I went back and forth on. I know there's a lot of people that are picking Escudero to win, but I think Silva's going to win. I think he wins submission round 2. I think his jiu-jitsu is just way better than Efrain, and yeah, Silva he loves to go for those submissions, and I think him being just so leaps and bounds above Efrain in terms of the submission game, in my opinion, is it's gonna do wonders for him. I think Efrain tries to go for takedowns, maybe uses his wrestling, and just I don't know if he's good enough to defend off the top. Silva, he will just constantly barrage with submission attempts, and eventually I think he could land one. So yeah, I got Silva submission round 2. I think first round is a filling out process. Round 2, he gets submission in. So there you have it. There's my predictions for Ultimate Fighter Finale Latin America Season 2. Yeah, stay tuned for my next episode, which is going to be a post-fight show of this main card. And until then, see ya.